Y'all,
What up?
there was no like planned like intro for this shit. So I just sat here and did it all real quick, and it wasn't as smooth as I'd liked. But welcome everybody in the world
What's up?
to the Armchair Waterboys podcast. What's up,
What's up? What's up?
gentlemen? We've been talking about this for a little while. We finally made it happen.
What, about a year?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
About a year, yeah.
Dustin hit me up forever. Hey man, let's do this. And then like 2 months ago, I was like, guys, Armchair Waterboys. And y'all were like, okay,
And
hey, let's do it. Let's do it. We were gonna launch before the Super Bowl. That had happened. That had happened. So then we came back and was like, we got to get this in before the tournament. We got to do this before the tournament.
here we are.
Not a
baby.
better way to start. After the tournament,
Absolutely.
spending the summer talking about baseball. I don't know how that's going to go, but football season's coming, man. September's coming.
Yes.
The draft is coming. Lots of exciting stuff coming. We're going to talk
Yes,
about
sir.
some things that have happened today, some things that are happening within the next coming week, some things that have happened with NFL free agency, all kinds of stuff, man. Quick intro, though. Welcome to the Armchair Waterboys podcast. I'm Sean B. I do these streams all the time. I want them to go somewhere and mean something. This I'm stoked about. Got my man Reggie Brown right here in the studio with me.
AKA
What up,
Token.
Reg? Token is in the
With
house.
an L.
I told him, I said, dude, the fact that you don't have a Twitter account
Hold on.
called @TokenBets.
Ain't it X now?
X, yeah.
X,
yeah.
yeah.
An X account called Token Bets. I don't know what you're doing wrong, but fix it.
Yeah.
Just tweet or X.
Tweet out bets.
Is it tweeting? Is it tweeting now? I mean, I
don't-
think
I
they
don't
still
know.
call them
Yeah.
tweets.
I feel like it's still called tweets.
Is it?
Right.
I don't know. I thought it was
Right. I think they're still called tweets, but
Might
it's
be.
on the X platform.
X.
Yeah. All the way from, where the fuck do you live? Greenville, South Carolina?
I'm in Spartanburg right now.
You're in
but, yeah.
Spartanburg, South Carolina right now via Skype. I finally found a way to make a Skype stream work. That was weird for me. My man, Dustin Parks, the Armchair Waterboys, finally here. Finally happening. I'm jacked, man.
Absolutely.
I was so many details down to the fact that I meant to wear sunglasses. Like, I wanted sunglasses, maybe a mullet wig. I was going for Theo Vaughn. Like, I was doing that. And hey, look, it's a rough start, but it's a start. A lot to talk about. I texted the boys this morning. I said, here's what we need to talk about today. Now, I feel like we should do some other things. Like lots has happened. Lots has happened. We've been talking this morning about Justin Fields and about NFL free agency. What a fun NFL free agency season we had.
Absolutely.
Like, so far, so good.
First day, $1.9
So many surprises.
billion
Right.
moved around.
So many surprises. So many players, big names going to division rivals. Saquon Barkley
Right.
to the
Man,
Eagles.
Happened for us.
Just getting hate for that.
Oh, hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he is. And why wouldn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Giants fans, of course, upset about that. Saquon Barkley is going to be an Eagle. All they had to do was sign him.
Yeah.
All they had to do was treat him like he mattered. If they're so mad that he's gone, he would have stayed.
Sure on fault.
He would have stayed.
The other big running back was Mr. Henry going to Baltimore too.
Derrick Henry to the Ravens. That could be dangerous.
That's crazy. Two people.
How you want to figure out how to tackle Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry?
Exactly.
How you going to do that?
Right.
How you going to do that? Gus Edwards, where'd he go to? Chicago? No.
No.
Where'd Gus Edwards end up?
Where did
You know?
The first big stump.
the first? Yep.
5 minutes into the
I
show.
know, right?
5 minutes
Right,
into the
I
show.
know, right? I forgot about Gus.
Where did Gus go? I forgot about him.
He's going out to Los Angeles to fill in after Eckler left.
Is he a Charger?
Yeah. Okay.
What are they doing to Justin Herbert out there? outside of
Eckler
just
goes to Washington, jumping coast, both of them.
Eckler goes to Washington. That's what blows my mind. Why in the world would a talented guy like Eckler want to be in Washington right now?
He likes the idea of the 1-2 punch back type of thing, so that he's not actually like a full-on workhorse.
Sure,
That makes sense.
sure, talented guy.
Yep.
Why
chances
is
of getting hurt?
Why is Mac Jones all of a sudden now a career backup when we thought he was going to be a starter? Your guy,
Look, I never honestly believed, not just believed, it was just all my beliefs when it comes to Alabama quarterbacks. I just don't think they're any good.
No, I don't either. I really don't.
I mean, Tua's been slinging the ball around, but I mean, you can do that when you got two of the fastest people in the freaking league.
Hey, you got Tyreek Hill. You can do anything. You can do
Easy.
anything. Alabama quarter. I've always said the same thing about Alabama quarterbacks. When you stand behind the best brick wall on your level of sports,
Somebody's going
and
to be
throw
open.
to the best receivers that you could. I mean, Alabama gets the cream of the crop.
Oh, always.
So it's hard to judge an Alabama quarterback. Same with Georgia anymore, though.
That's true.
Stetson Bennett looked like an absolute stud in college. I think everybody kind of knew, like,
You're going to be a mediocre until
not really
you might
gonna-
get a
right.
job. You might get a job somewhere.
He's a little guy. He's a little guy.
And, everybody says he's Father Time anyways.
Right. But this Justin Fields thing, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh, and I've thought about it for 2 days now. Why on earth should I think that Russell Wilson should start over Justin Fields? Why on earth should I think that? Denver threw the house at Seattle.
Just the fact that he's a veteran, maybe, but no.
I mean, I'll take 5 years ago, Russell Wilson.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, that job's his.
Yeah.
That dude was trash in Denver. Trash in Denver.
There's not even like one good season.
And let's not act like Denver had a
There
great
were
team.
highlights,
No, they
but
didn't.
that's about it.
But when Sean Payton's like, dude, cut this fucking guy loose. Who's Denver's backup quarterback? I don't fucking know either.
know.
Okay? I don't fucking know either.
Don't fucking
But Sean
know.
Payton's like, cut this guy loose. He's got to go. And then now Russell Wilson's in Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin. It doesn't feel like a good. It doesn't feel good.
Not at
Like
all.
Mike Tomlin's a hard-nosed football guy. Like very much, he's the guy you want coaching your high school team. You want a guy like Mike Tomlin. But I mean, one of the greatest coaches of all time, in my opinion. And it's Russell Wilson.
There you go.
Who's one of the best divas of all time. Literally one of the biggest divas of all time in Russell Wilson. It doesn't feel like a good move. You know who does feel good for Mike Tomlin? Justin fucking Fields. Justin Fields feels good. But it was so weird to hear that after the move that they made to get Russell Wilson. And then they'd go and I can't believe the Bears traded Justin Fields anyway. We'll talk about that in a moment.
Yeah. I think I would have lost my house. That was the last thing I thought would have happened with Justin Fields going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right. There was a bet on Caesar Sportsbook that said Justin Fields to the Steelers.
No
fucking way. Absolutely not.
way.
And then you're right. The house would be gone, especially after they made the move for Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
But who gets that job? I feel like Justin Fields with an offense around him, with a group of guys around him,
Gets it easy.
I don't understand why Chicago wanted to trade him. The thing about, let's pay another rookie for a few years, save some cash. Fine. But this is a guy who's capable of leading your team in rushing and passing.
Yeah.
I know another guy who does that. Guy named Lamar Jackson, couple MVPs. I mean, he's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
So what the formula is there. He's a durable guy. He's a fucking warrior. I know he's a fighter.
Oh, absolutely. And
He put that team on his back a bunch of times.
So everything that the Bears did to bring all the skills players that they brung in, I was just like, holy shit.
Right.
And then if they went in this draft and got Marvin Harrison Jr. along with DJ Moore and Swift, I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Right.
You got 4 studs. And then what? They got also a 9th round pick also?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's there's so much. Yeah, they've got the 1 pick, which now we can presume is going to be Caleb Williams. Yeah. They've got I think the 9. I think they've got the 9 pick.
Yeah.
For me, I was like Justin Fields, Marvin Harrison Jr., make this all happen. You know, trade the number 1 pick to a team like, say, I don't know, New England.
Yeah.
You know, and make that. It just there was so many more options. Caleb Williams, I don't know what this guy's going to be.
No.
I know all indications are that he's kind of a diva himself. I think he wants ownership of the franchise, a little bit of piece of the franchise. Like, what's that about? What NFL rookie comes in not just jacked to be an NFL football player, but so sure that he's going to be special?
Because they're already making money now. So
you know who else is going to be special? Matt Leinart was going to be special.
Yeah,
he was going to be a dog. Jamarcus Russell, that guy was going to be special. That guy was going to be a dog. You know what I mean? So many times we overhype these picks, these number 1 picks. And it's just, I think the media wants so badly for there to be a giant splash at quarterback in every draft. And it just,
it's not going to happen every time.
No, it's not going to happen every time. We know that, but they force feed us these guys that are just like, why should I believe that? You know, I wasn't sold when the Colts drafted Andrew Luck. I was partially like, what about RG3? But
I can't deny that I thought the same.
Both.
At
RG3.
time,
Both. Done. Early.
Yeah. You know, and Andrew Luck, I mean, you can argue that the talent was I think if Andrew Luck plays a full career like a Peyton Manning, Tom Brady length career, he's up there in that conversation. Absolutely. But durability matters. The Colts did try to kill him, but durability matters. So
yeah, that's just the game. That's just the way the game is now, man. You need a durable quarterback. I'm sorry, that pocket passing don't. You're gonna get killed standing in the pocket nowadays.
You know what? I mean,
it
still works for some guys.
Yeah,
you see Joe Flacco?
Oh,
that guy's chilling.
That
guy's chilling. He's not running anywhere.
No,
he's a fucking Colt now. Speaking of free agent surprise, I wouldn't call it a splash by any means. But speaking of surprises, I mean, the guy's coming to Indy to back up Anthony Richardson, who also going to be special. I got a feeling. I got to feel like he's going to be special.
That injury was just freaking.
This sucks, dude. It sucks. All of a sudden, you got a giant defensive lineman rolling over your throwing shoulder.
Yeah. And the fucked up thing is when you're a big ass dude like that, that's your weight and that weight too.
Yeah. That's just a bad deal.
Yeah, Richardson coming back from injury, and just read a report the other day that he's been in the facility every damn day.
Oh, he's
trying to do everything he can to get back and be good.
He's got to. He's got Joe Flacco biting at his heels for the starting job.
I mean, yeah. You know who did Flacco beat in the Super Bowl as a backup?
Colin Kaepernick. Joe won that Super Bowl, though, and then literally won that Super Bowl, got paid, dropped off the face of the fucking earth. I mean, he got his chicken and was like, I'm not going to be this good ever again. And I don't know if it's because he didn't want to or what it was.
Yeah.
But he had, the 1 year, he came up as a young quarterback, got to the point, won the Super Bowl, got the money, and was never the same.
No.
Was never the same. And thank God for it, because now we have Lamar Jackson, who monster, I fucking love watching play.
A monster. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's a joystick.
Oh yeah,
you just playing Atari at that point.
Oh yeah, it's like back playing old Madden when you're freaking Michael Vick.
Right. I want to be Lamar all the time. Drake May over Caleb Williams. A lot of people are saying things like that. Drake May, Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams. I mean, you just don't know. Because like I said, we've got all these, and I feel like, again, we've got another year of just overhyped quarterbacks. Flacco will be excellent in the quarterback room, ton of experience, ultimate professional, great pick. I feel I agree 100%.
That's a very true statement, yep.
A lot of people were mad that the Colts let Gardner Minshew go after he damn near took him to the playoffs.
You know what? That's another motherfucker who was fun to watch. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, after that first shimmy, I was I love playing like this dude.
Yeah. I love it when he did the shimmy. He did Anthony Richardson's touchdown celebration once. That was cool as shit.
Always fun. I mean,
yeah, but Gardner deserved to go compete for a starting job.
True.
That was not going to happen in Indy. And I think that was more, I mean, obviously, you love to have a guy like that at backup.
True.
But, I mean, he deserved to go get some money, which he got a little money, and he'll go compete against Aiden O'Connell out there in Las Vegas for that starting job for the Raiders.
That one's actually one to watch as we get into the actual training camp. Like, I
Absolutely.
actually think that one's going to be hot.
Yeah, because Aiden O'Connell played pretty well this year. In the absence, the Raiders got Jimmy Garoppolo. You took Jimmy Garoppolo out of that San Francisco system, and it did not go well.
I was kind of figuring that might have been another Pats who came back, but Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett's back in New England.
I thought I was thinking it might have been Garoppolo, but nope.
Is it Jacoby Brissett or Zippy? Is Zippy your starter, or is Jacoby your starter?
It all depends on what happens in the draft.
Also, it just occurred to me that you kind of look like Jacoby Brissett. I don't.
Now we need a
check,
side by
check
side.
the Instagram later. I'm putting that side by side on Instagram later. I'm doing that. Oh my God. I got. He's got to look it up. He's got to look it up. I'm serious, and it's not just because it's not the whole like Reggie thing. Okay, it's not that at all. Like, don't cancel me over that.
No.
It's the beard. It's the athletic talent. I mean, you're track and field record holder
To this day.
At Columbus East High School
And Central.
Hey, middle school.
Dude, I'm owning that 400-meter record, bro.
Middle school.
I'm sorry, I'm owning that.
Hey, fair enough.
I mean, even when my kids were there, I was trying to help coach kids there to beat my record. Nope.
I couldn't do it.
No.
Even with
barely get 6. I mean, they're running sub-minutes. Like, dude, I ran 52 seconds in 8th grade. People doing that shit in high school.
Hey, I love it. Hey, what I want to do, I want to be able to have something like that, but I don't. I don't have anything like that. It's pretty awesome. I went the other day. I was at the gym in East for the elementary basketball tournament, and I told my wife, I showed her the records on the wall. I was like, I don't know which one it is. That's either Reggie or Roderick, but at least one of those is Reggie.
Up there.
Yeah. Jelly, what's up? Puck for due. Indeed. We're going to get to the NCAA tournament here in a minute because I asked a few questions to the boys this morning, and I know we're ready to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
I know we are ready to talk about it, but I got to talk about this because Reggie brought this up to me yesterday, and he sent me this video, and I love this video, and I think I got to make sure I'm Bluetooth connected here, and I am. So I want to, Dustin, you'll be hearing this for the first time. Check out this audio here that we have from a Mr. Jake Paul.
Bro, honestly, I don't really doubt you too much because I know
Talking
you
to
have
a
the
buddy of his.
mentality as I do, bro, and I know that you've tapped into something that I know what you're tapping into, so it's like hard for me to go against you. I just think Mike is like a whole different animal, bro. I've met him in person as you have, and the dude is built different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's strong. He's strong.
Yeah.
Like just shaking his hand when we just filmed it. I've never felt a hand stronger than that before. Like, and I don't know if he wasn't like squeezing. He wasn't like trying to squeeze.
It was
like
handshake.
real. It was just like real. And I was like, oh.
I mean, it's Mike Tyson. He's 60, bro. He's got a punch.
Bro, I'm going to give you props, bro. You're different for this, bro. Like, I've never even imagined something like this, bro. So, bro, like, respect if this is, like, really going down and, like, you're not, like, it's not pre-planned. I'm not saying it is, bro. I'm just saying, like, if it's not and it's a real fight, bro, like, I'm going to pray for you, bro. Because this shit is, like, bro, you're nuts.
Yeah, that's what everyone, like, even my dad was like, yo, what? This is going to be the hardest. My mom, the first time I told her, she's like, are you going to get knocked out? I'm like, what the there is a part of me that is like a little bit more scared than any of my other opponent, just because I know that the power is the last thing to go.
Yep.
And you think Mike will beat me?
Bro, honestly, I don't really doubt you too much because I.
So that's Jake
He
Paul
wants to tell the
talking
truth.
to his buddy about this upcoming Tyson fight. This is in July.
Yeah.
Mike is absolutely a lunatic too, Braden. That is no doubt. Is Jake Paul fucking dead? Anybody?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
mean,
I mean, my
right-
answer shit.
right now, we've already-
My silence. Hey, the
You
You
reason
see these Mike Tyson
Dude,
training videos?
the reason you got my silence, that was me just giving a moment of silence. For you. That's why.
I mean,
That was me.
there's always going to be the question: will they take this seriously? Is this a serious fight? His friend even asked it, like, if this is legit, you know, because you never know.
No.
YouTube and theatrics today, it's always fun to see. Everybody wants to see Jake Paul get knocked out,
Everybody.
you know, and I like the Paul brothers, Jake and
Oh,
Logan
yeah.
both. I think they're entertaining as shit.
Dude. And what
And-
Logan's doing right now?
Yeah,
Dude, in wrestling? Oh my God.
yeah,
Kid is a fucking amazing wrestler.
absolutely. And these guys are obviously talented, and obviously talented brothers. Like they're talented guys. They're fun to watch. A lot of people hate them. A lot of people are like, they talk so
Hey.
much shit. They do this, they do that, and you're right.
They're-
They are those people. They will rile you up. It's fun to
and
watch.
guess what? They're getting fucking paid for it.
Absolutely getting paid.
That's
Here's
That's
the
what I
thing.
was just saying. I just said it to someone the other day. I was like, "Yo, guess whose name just came out your mouth?
Right.
Even if
Exactly.
you don't like him, you're still talking.
Yeah,
about
right.
Him.
You're
exactly.
still talking about it.
him.
And in this day and age, the YouTube day and age, man, that's what gets people paid.
Yeah.
Because the first thing anybody that hears about this is going to do is go right to the internet.
Mhm.
They're going to Google Jake Paul and see what the fuck is going on. Is this chump really is Mike Tyson fucking fighting? Is that real? He's 57 years old.
Hey, when I see it,
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't fucking real. It took a
He's
couple more times.
57 years old.
It took me a couple more times where I'm like, holy shit, this is really
But
real.
he's out there throwing combos with a
Dude.
quickness, dude.
I'm telling you right now. I didn't even want to put this on, put my business out there like that. But I was at home the other day, literally tried. I seen one of those videos and I tried it, dude. I'm like, nope, I'm like, how is this dude still doing this?
I don't have the cardiovascular health to even go near anything like that.
I
Like,
mean, you
it's
don't even need
unreal.
cardiovascular health. He put you to sleep with one shot, dog.
Well, that's the thing.
It's just it.
Like, so, and to me, I've always said this is a bucket list item. Like, if you told me that I could pay a sum of money to get knocked out to take a fucking punch from Mike Tyson, sign me up. Because that, I'm sorry, would be cool as shit. Like, dude, I'm going to be laid out. I'm going to be hurt. It might affect my long-term health. But I remember growing up watching Mike Tyson just absolutely melee people, dude.
It's the most amazing thing ever.
Melee people. And I'm talking, mid to late 80s, Mike, monster.
I mean, dude, when he came out of jail,
yeah,
oh my God, dude, that was
Yeah.
probably the scariest Mike Tyson when he came out of jail.
yeah.
Absolutely jacked.
I like young 20-year-old
Oh, yeah.
1986
Yeah.
Mike Tyson, though, before in jail, before face tattoo, before any of that bullshit.
I mean, yeah, he didn't have to face that.
Right.
Yeah,
But man, it's scary. A scary
it is.
fucking dude.
he's a different person.
And it just, whew.
You literally, like, you get in there, right? And even if it is like exhibition, I think it was one of you guys when we were talking while I was still back home. You give him a couple shots, you're gonna wake up the beast, dog. He's gonna be the same dude.
Oh yeah.
He
Well,
was back
that's
then.
what is Jake crazy enough to go in there and land a couple.
It's just like
Right.
it was another video I seen today. I didn't send you, but it was actually Jake and Mike talking. I found another video.
Okay.
I mean, and you got that lunatic Tyson
Yeah.
to where he pretty much Jake was talking and he shut him up. And this is no bullshit. You got Jake on the phone like he's getting ready to call 911. I'm Tyson threatened to kill him. I'm like, dude, I seen it this morning. I'm like, holy shit.
I want to know if it's real. That's the thing. I want to know if it's real.
We will find out in the
I
first
really
30 seconds.
Need to know if this is real because, dude, and what are we talking about? This is July, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know the date. I don't
Oh,
even
it's
know
just
the
like
date.
July
10th
8th.
or something.
8th.
July 8th.
There you go.
Yeah. I
I mean, we still got 4 months.
right.
This fucking dude, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Actually, it is the 20th. I just
Oh, is
looked.
it? Okay.
July 20th.
I
Okay.
wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
Day after my birthday.
I don't buy
On the flick,
pay-per-views.
it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Live?
Oh, yeah.
Pay-per-view.
I mean, and I don't even have Netflix anymore, but I'm like, shit, I'll make a dummy account just to watch that.
Right. Thankfully, my
You're
wife
proud.
has Netflix. Yeah. It's probably a Saturday night. I'll probably be at fucking work. But
That'll
if it's on Netflix, I can watch on my phone. Though.
Yeah.
I'll be like, you guys calm down for the 28 seconds this fight's going to take.
Which
I don't even care.
That's all it should take.
Yeah. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is a staged stunt, if it's real, if it's whatever. Either way, both guys are going to make a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
So it, honestly, to them, probably doesn't matter if they beat the shit out of each
No.
other. I don't think that Mike Tyson is the type of person to be so bothered by Jake Paul to want to end this whole shit that he's talking. I don't know if that's in Mike's brain or not. I'd love to really just get into Mike's
His
brain and see
mindset, yeah.
what his real mentality behind this is. Like, if he's really pissed off that Jake Paul's just been, what, for 3-4 years now, talking shit. Every
yeah.
boxer, bring him
Yeah.
on, I'll take him down. What did he not? Nate Robinson? Nate Robinson?
I mean, yeah, basketball player.
Shortest man
Yeah.
can't dunk? Like,
What is
Nate
that?
Robinson?
3-time dunk contest. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what he does. He dunks basketball, not fucking throwing blows.
Yeah, dunks basketball. He's like 5'10".
Yeah. I won't even give him that. but-
I don't think he's
I
that
don't even
tall.
think he's that tall.
I'm just trying not to
Yeah.
offend anyone.
Oh yeah.
But but yeah, like, so
I mean, what?
we'll see.
Silva? I mean,
I didn't like that one either.
nah.
That one really felt. That one felt very
Not real.
No.
not real. Yeah,
Not real. Like, it almost felt like, do you remember watching Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That didn't it didn't feel like a fight to me.
Nah.
It didn't feel like a fight to me.
It
And
was, nah.
and that was the first time that I was like watching that and thinking, this is publicity. These
They're
guys
getting
have
paid
already
a
made so
million
much
for
money.
it.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I
and
was-
that's when I started diving into that business. I'm like, these guys are already paid. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what happens in the ring.
I remember that day like it was yesterday. 'Cause
There's
I
no
was-
title on the line.
Nah.
There's none of that bullshit.
Yeah, I was in Georgia with all my family when we were in my cousin's garage watching that, and I was on Facebook Live making bets. Everybody was pro Conor. I'm like, you motherfuckers you gotta be out of your mind.
Crazy.
I'm like,
Crazy.
I don't give a damn how old Floyd is. I'm like, this dude is undefeated for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just easy money. And I'm just like, okay, drag it out, drag it out, drag it out.
Right.
Headshot. Okay, there it is. Done.
Yep. And it's just, you know, like Floyd, that was very defensive fight. Floyd didn't see him do anything great.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, like, Floyd's what, 51-0?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Most dominant athlete in any sport ever.
Ever. I mean,
I don't
only
know what argument you can make against that.
no. I mean, only people you can put close. What, Serena?
Serena.
Michael Phelps?
Yeah.
Usain Bolt
Yeah.
at the point? I mean, just
Yeah.
dominant. Domination.
100%. But I mean, even those guys, Michael Phelps lost.
Yeah,
Serena lost.
she did. This
I-
dude didn't. Yeah.
51-0. That's so
not- it's-
remarkable.
it's-
It's so remarkable that it's hard to believe. Like, when you say it, it's hard to believe.
Yeah. It's like this motherfucker had 51 fights and didn't
But-
lose one.
Considering all that, to then go and consider that it would be a staged thing with Conor McGregor. Like, I don't know. It's just wild.
Money.
That's
Oh,
all my
we got to do it. Oh, Duddy, you're feeding back into the.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, am I echoing? I'm like,
You got
Am I?
headphones on.
No.
Ugh.
Am I feedback bad?
not now. You were. For a
Not
second.
now. You were for a second, but not now.
Turn it down on my speakers a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. We were coming back through again, which I assume was from the audio on your computer. Full disclosure, Dustin, are you at work?
I am.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Didn't you, in your text? Didn't you say you were trying to like avoid being seen on work? I don't remember how that text went.
When you said
Don't worry.
that, when you said that, I imagined you in a dark office, like with a book light, and like being like, guys, keep it down. I'm like, Dustin, turn your volume
away
down.
from most anybody else that's here.
Yeah.
And there's only like 2 other people here right now. So
Greatest IT specialist in South Carolina, doing a podcast
Not
largely
the
watched by
greatest.
people in Southern Indiana. I don't know why you
Yes,
wouldn't be.
sir.
I don't know. There's a measuring stick, Dustin. I mean, is there a competition?
I mean, Not that I'm aware of, but I think I do a
Self-proclaimed
pretty
some
good
shit.
job
This
down
is the
here.
age of manifestation. We're manifesting shit today. Okay, it's time. And I asked a few questions this morning, and I want to know some answers. These boys, y'all in the tournament, and also the Armchair Waterboys NCAA Tournament Challenge link is in this video, in the description for this video. If you want to join the challenge, join the Armchair Waterboys. We got I think 16 brackets in there now. Trying to grow that a little bit, get some people in there. But asked a few questions of this 68 team bracket that will commence play tonight. What are we doing? I said, let's just start from the top. We'll do that. NCAA Tournament Challenge time.
Final four.
Which team from the first four has the best chance to make an actual run? And I'll be honest with you, for me, I don't like any of them.
No.
And I'm actually kind of bitter that Indiana State was left out. But if I had to pick one, and I'm so surprised that I'm saying this, I'm gonna say Virginia, but they can't score. They cannot score. They're a very, very low scoring team.
60 something. I can't remember.
I had a Virginia over and under earlier this year that was like 106 points. I don't even remember who they were playing.
Holy shit.
I was so mad that they couldn't get to 106 in a college basketball game.
Ouch.
Yeah. But when you talk about coaching, you talk about experience, you talk about a team that does play good defense. They don't score a lot, but they do play good defense. The Virginia Cavaliers would probably still be, despite this, the best team of the teams playing in the first four.
Because what they
And Virginia plays tonight.
Yeah, they would be playing against Texas.
Yeah, they'd go play Texas. Think about Texas. Texas scores a lot of points. So, be an interesting game. Virginia, Texas. That's assuming they get past Colorado State.
Yeah.
But Virginia, when you talk about the teams in the first four,
I mean, if I heard right,
I was gonna say,
then you say you took both Colorado teams?
yeah, I took both Colorado teams. I
Yeah.
had Colorado State beating Virginia, and
Okay.
then I also have Colorado as probably my team for the run as well.
Really?
But
the
that's
Buffaloes,
if
huh?
they make it past the first round. They've got to win this first game first, and
The
then
Buffaloes
we'll see
gotta-
how it goes.
Buffalo's got to get past Florida. I think the bracket favors them because we got a couple of key injuries in Marquette, where Marquette may struggle against the Hilltoppers in Western Kentucky. I think the biggest injury concern in the tournament is Kansas. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that soon. Yeah, Reg, what do you think?
I honestly, no, I agree with you, Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah, that's mine coming out of the four. I mean, with defense, I mean, like you said, Texas, they do score a lot of damn points.
I'm just thinking like of the first four, like what the matchups are once they get out of that game, whoever it is. I think that Colorado's got the best chance against Florida right now. But that's just me.
And yeah, bring it up. Who wants to watch Boise State?
Who wants to watch fucking Boise State? I think I said that before the show.
You did.
Who wants to
You
watch
said-
Boise
you did say
State?
that.
Like, this is not football. Do they have a blue basketball court? If they have a blue basketball court, maybe I'm into it. I don't think
Maybe
they
they
do.
do.
I don't think they do.
The only fucking team like that, Oregon.
Oregon.
Fucked up ass court, dude. I'm like, they're fucking. They
I don't know
blend
how
in.
people play on that
They
shit.
blend
On the
in with the
trees and
goddamn
stuff.
court. It's fucking crazy watching Oregon on TV.
Yeah. I don't know how they play on that shit. Like, I would get lost. I lose the ball on TV all the time. It's probably different in person, but
Yeah.
I just
Not blue on it, but it is definitely hardwood, by the way. Just like I needed to know.
he went and looked for it. He's like, I gotta know. I gotta see it.
Shit.
Oh, hell.
That's funny.
All right. So I found a page earlier on the interwebs, and I got to find it again because it was pretty much a whole rundown. Here we go. A whole rundown of March Madness injuries. And when we talked about this Kansas team a second ago, they could be in trouble.
Yeah.
They could be in trouble. We've got I had McCullough showing questionable earlier, but now he's showing probable. McCullough Jr. Okay.
I
And
haven't
then
seen it.
Hunter Dickinson was probable when I looked earlier. Those two guys have to play.
They have to.
They have to play. Now, Kansas has a tough first round game against Samford. That team scores a lot of points.
Oh, that's one of the, my first, that first round.
Yeah.
Stanford beating them in one of my rounds.
Yeah, Samford beating them, huh?
Yeah.
That's they score a lot of points. And like I said,
especially
with Dickinson and
injuries,
McCullough
I had
banged up.
Stanford winning.
Yeah. Dickinson's got the shoulder, McCullough's got the knee. Marquette also in trouble, probably the second biggest injury team. Let's see here. Sean Jones is out. And then Oso Iguodaro is probable with a knee. But and also Tyler Kolek is questionable with that oblique injury. So a couple of injury things. When we talk about Marquette, that's they're running into Western Kentucky on Friday. That starts that. Then you got Dustin's Colorado team coming out. Let's say they get past Florida. I mean, is that a potential road to the Sweet 16 for the Colorado Buffaloes?
I can see it.
And if that
Highly
happens,
possible.
if the Colorado Buffaloes are playing Sweet 16 basketball, will we be able to say that you fucking heard it here first from our guy Dustin
There we
Parks?
go.
Because I still think Virginia, when you talk about first four teams, Virginia, obviously I'm not going to go, Montana State or Grambling, Wagner, Howard. I think there's 16 seeds that could possibly beat Purdue. We'll talk about that in a minute. But because, Braden said it earlier, puck Purdue. And, I'm on board with that. I do, however, want to talk a little bit about Purdue basketball. They are, again, the number one overall seed in the tournament. Houston is somehow
I don't know how.
a number one seed after getting dismantled
That's my first
by
number one
Iowa
getting
State.
beat.
I saw that. But I got to talk about Purdue for a minute because I asked the question this morning. If Purdue does not do well in this tournament, what's that do for Matt Painter's legacy?
Oh.
So
You're talking about a guy who Purdue's been a solid basketball program for several years now. But these early exits from the tournament, is this going to continue this year? I mean, are we going to get?
Because last year I'm like, last year that first round loss. I'm like, is this the actual Purdue team I watched all season?
It is Fairleigh Dickinson, bro. Is Grambling going to be the team that comes in this year and exits Purdue? I like Purdue a lot in the second. Say they win the first round, you've got Utah State or TCU. I think Purdue's got a pretty easy road to the Sweet 16.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But after that, you're talking about running into Gonzaga. If Kansas is healthy, you got Kansas in there. You're talking about, and that's just the beauty of the tournament. But if Matt Painter doesn't get the Boilers past this hump, I'm not saying championship or bust. I'm just saying, you've got to do better this year.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't care less. Look, I'm an IU guy. I'm an IU guy. I hope they fucking lose. I hope they lose on what are they? Purdue plays on Friday. I hope they lose on Friday. But
I'm telling you, I got a whole bunch of people I'm gonna be talking shit to.
Right.
Look this up out of curiosity with this question, right? So obviously we're comparing him to Gene Katie, right?
Yes and no. I mean, Gene Katie never won any natties. Gene Katie, I would say that Painter and Katie have been relatively similar.
They are.
In legacy.
As of right now, Matt Painter still has the win percentage edge,
Sure.
But he has 140 some games less played because he's 5 years behind.
Sure.
Gotcha.
What Katie did.
But with Coach Katie, we recognize Coach Katie as an all-time great Purdue coach.
Absolutely.
He going against Bob Knight was always a great thing. Matt Painter's had his consistency at Purdue While when you look at the other side of that rivalry, Indiana has had anything but fucking consistency. But like as an IU fan looking at Purdue, saying, "Yeah, you're the rival," but like you can still recognize Coach Painter's been there for a long time, built some great teams, built a solid program. But what is it all for? You know, with Coach Katie, what was it all for?
Give you hope and then let you down.
Right. And I know a lot of guys are going to be upset because Purdue, I mean,
as of right now, Gene Katie,
they're not going to win it all this year.
He's not doing it anymore, but he only has one more Elite Eight appearance than Painter has right now.
Yeah.
And
How many is that? You cut out. Sorry.
Yeah, cut out.
2 of them.
So Matt Painter's got 2.
One.
Katie went to the Elite Eight twice. That's it?
Yep. 5 Sweet 16s, and Painter has 6 already.
6 Sweet 16s. But only 1 Elite Eight.
Yes.
Shit. Damn it, man.
Yeah. So
I'm looking up NCAA futures right now because there's a part of me that wants to. I mean, you got Purdue is plus 750 to win the Natty. And they're not going to win it. They're just not going to. But neither is UConn. Neither is Houston. I think, God, I can't wait. Full disclosure, haven't filled out my bracket yet.
No.
Looked intently at the bracket, but I haven't filled it out yet. You know, once I go through these matchups and go through and look at all this, and obviously beat everybody who registers for the Armchair Waterboys Challenge, because I'm going to. I don't know if you guys know, I'm awesome at brackets. It goes for you too. But it's like, what do? You end up with a 3 seed as your national champion, and then at that point, you go and bet on that 3 seed. You're getting plus 2,500 because the Illinois Fighting Illini figured out a way to win.
Sounds good.
You know what I mean? Like, so, but Purdue, okay, they're the number 1 overall seed. That's fantastic. They're number 3 as far as odds favorites to win it. Connecticut being number 1, Houston being number 2.
Nope.
But and like I said, Connecticut is always that team that you don't hear shit about, except for the fact that they're just always near the top.
Yeah, always.
Then they get into the tournament. They're a number 1 seed. You're like, they're a fucking number 1 seed. How? I just saw them like lose to St. fucking John's. But then Connecticut turns it on in the tournament. I mean, it's fucking UConn.
With looking at the bracket,
UConn is synonymous with college basketball.
Auburn. Elite 8. See Auburn beating them.
Auburn barely got in.
Or Sweet 16, sorry. Sweet 16. That's what I meant. Sweet 16. I can see Auburn. Auburn beating them in Sweet 16.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a great part about this month. And like I said, I cannot wait till Thursday. The first 4 games are great, but Thursday's where it's at. We all know Thursday's where it's at.
So I was saying I'm actually excited to be working the Thursday. Normally I never want to, but
I'm always off.
I'm excited to work Thursday. I'm off Friday. So.
I'm always off on Thursday. I'm going to plant my ass somewhere. Arizona will be a tough out. I agree, Kyle, that Arizona will always be a tough out. I've liked Arizona from day one. Long Beach
Arizona
State.
Final Four.
We got Arizona Final Four. Would you like the Tar Heels? You not a Tar Heels guy? North Carolina.
Not really. I mean, I have them to 16.
Yeah?
But
Really?
Arizona coming out.
Really? Okay. I like the Wildcats. They're tough. They fly to the basketball. Good. They rebound well. Play good defense.
Another upset that I could just see early, which can never count this coach out. Never. Michigan State.
Oh, you can't count Izzo out. He's going Sweet 16.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, Michigan State over freaking North Carolina.
I don't care what his record is. Michigan State will win a tournament game. Bet your fucking house on it.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan State will win a tournament
Got
game.
Mississippi State first round? Yeah.
Yep. They will win a tournament game in Charlotte. Then Michigan State, North Carolina, round 2.
I guarantee they give up fucking scared.
It's going to be a great game.
Fucking scared, yeah.
It's going to be a great game. Never bet against Tom Izzo. Absolutely.
never.
Valerie, how you doing? But that's another thing about the tournament. You look at all these great coaches. Mark Few and Gonzaga.
Yeah, the Zags.
Mark Few.
God, you remember?
What a stud.
God, you remember back when Anthony Morrison and that team just came alive?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Gonzaga?
What is this? How do you even say it?
I actually read an
Are
article
they
earlier
the
today.
Zags or are they the
Like, yeah,
Bulldogs?
just the fucking Zags.
An article earlier today that somebody was calling for McNeese to beat the Zags in the first round. I was
Really?
like,
Oh,
Interesting.
McNeese.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, who the fuck is McNeese?
Yeah. You can do that throughout the tournament every year. That's the best part about it. I think we all know who Grambling is. You've got Howard and Wagner, which I only recognize those two names from previous NCAA tournaments. Let's look at some of these 15s here.
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's beat Purdue. Okay, that's what started this whole downward spiral of Purdue in the NCAA tournament. However, they're horrible at it. And again, like I said,
Long Beach State.
I tried to suppress my hatred for Purdue for a second so I could fairly talk about Matt Painter's legacy. Fuck Purdue, okay? That's real. And honestly, like I hope they lose in the first round again. I really do. And it won't help me. Trust me, I'm not saying that because it'll make my team any better. The Hoosiers fucking suck, and we can't get recruits. And
That's just something to look at. Like, what are the odds? What odds are you getting? I mean, might worth putting $10 on them getting beat first round.
well, hold on. Hold on. I could just that easily go back to Caesar Sportsbook here because we've got odds on all these games. We got some early odds. All right, let's go.
that was another one that I picked for upset, just to throw it out.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
just to
I've
throw
done
it out there.
A
Why not?
couple of these. James Madison over Wisconsin in the first round.
Oh, I plan on doing at least, I mean, besides our bracket on the CBS, but I plan on doing at least 3 brackets. Purdue's getting beat first round at one. That's just how it's going.
That really burns you if they find a way to go deep.
Oh, I know, right? It does.
That really burns you if they find a way to go deep. I'm trying to find this Purdue game though. Let me see here. I know it's got to be in here. It's got to be here somewhere.
I mean, not if I could end up having them getting beat by Zag, then that may not hurt too bad. That's a strategy on that. If I got Purdue losing in the first round, I would literally have to have Gonzaga going
Right.
far because that would be the other team that I would have beating Purdue.
Dude, they don't have Caesars right now. Does not have the Purdue game
Let me
in the
check.
schedule.
Because it's because they don't know who's gonna get the first 4.
Oh, that's right.
Shit, I didn't even think about
Jesus
that. Fuck.
Christ.
I didn't even think about that. Holy shit.
I'm over here so ready to
Oh,
make a plus of 1,500 bet on
After
fucking
tonight.
Grambling, and Grambling hasn't even won yet. They've got to win tomorrow night. God. What so are we is that a collective agreement? I mean, is who's your number one that's gonna go first? What number one is gonna trash first?
I'm going to Houston. That's mine. Yep.
You're both going to
Houston
Houston.
to Nebraska in
Yeah.
round 2.
Really? Are you saying that
Houston's the weakest one, personally.
I don't think they play any defense.
Right.
I really don't.
Obviously, they showed that just the other day.
Yeah. I don't think they play any defense. James Madison and McNeese State are both really good. I agree. James Madison, I don't know a whole lot about McNeese, but James Madison is really good. That's going to be good fun. But
Yeah, James Madison over Wisconsin, I think, is going to happen too. I think that's going to be one of the most popular 12 over 5
Yeah, that
picks.
5-12.
By
Because
the
that always
masses.
happens, the 5-12.
but it's the Badgers. It's the Badgers. They don't have Frank Kaminsky anymore, which is honestly the last time I remember enjoying Wisconsin basketball. But it's the Badgers, man. I don't know. That's a good solid pick though. That's a great solid pick. Get them brackets in. Like I said, the link to the Armchair Waterboys Bracket Challenge is attached to this video on all the platforms in the description for the video, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. Make sure to go follow us too on Facebook, Instagram. I think, God, God, what do we have? A TikTok? I made a bunch of social medias the other day. It's gonna be stupid. I just thought to myself, I thought, you know what? You're not busy enough. You need more shit to do.
Yeah.
You need more shit to do. So I did it. But here we are. So
Loving it.
So let's talk.
Yeah, on that JMU pick though, they average, at least from what this is telling me, almost 10 more points, and they have just a slightly better defensive edge. I think that they can mess them up, man.
Obviously, when it comes to a lot of that, though, when you talk about a team from a major conference and a team from a smaller conference, it's a lot of apples and oranges from time to time.
For sure.
Like, they may score 78 points a game, but they haven't played anybody from the Big 12. You know what I mean? Or they haven't.
Or
you know,
in
how
this
do
case,
they
the Big
how do
Ten.
they fare against teams that are
Yeah.
that are just on paper so far ahead? Now, I'm not saying it can't be done. We see it every year, but sometimes I feel like a lot of those stat comparisons are apples and oranges.
I don't disagree.
Not at all.
But that's what makes this so fun. That's what makes this
Why
so
it's
fun.
madness.
Love the month of March.
Oh God, it's insane. All right, so we're gonna do something fun. This isn't gonna be my my actual bracket, but I want to do this real quick. I thought about it today, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do a quick bracket, real quick, lightning round bracket. Let's get to the Final Four. All right, so we got it. We got all three agree. You can talk in the comments too if you want. Make sure in the comments because we are a little bit delayed. Pardon me. I think I can edit that belch out of the podcast. I don't know. Maybe I can't. But we are a little bit delayed. So if you got something down the bracket that you want to make sure you say, you know, as far as upsets for upcoming rounds, let us know. We're going to lightning round this NCAA tournament right now and then see where we go from there. So, UConn Stetson.
UConn.
I'm going to do this. UConn Stetson. We got UConn. All right. Lightning round shit. Let's just go straight down. Florida Atlantic and Northwestern.
Northwest.
Yeah?
I told you I have more upsets this year than I normally do.
Well, see, I like Northwestern over Florida Atlantic anyway. I thought Florida Atlantic was one of those overhyped teams that every time you saw them play in big games, it did not go well.
I think that's one of the closest 8-9 matchups of the entire bracket.
Sure.
So
San Diego State, UAB.
SDSU.
Yep, State.
SDSU, Auburn, Yale. Now,
Auburn.
the Ivy League's up this year. The Ivy League had 3 teams that could have went. Obviously, they didn't go.
Obviously, they didn't.
The Ivy League was up, though. We're going to say Auburn. BYU and Duquesne.
BYU.
Go with the Mormons. That's another thing. You don't bet against Izzo. You don't bet against the Mormons, ever. Illinois and Morehead State.
Illinois.
I can't wait till we disagree. Washington State and Drake.
Drake.
We all saying Drake?
Yeah.
We're all saying Drake over the Cougs? Well, I can't believe it. That's what the first one I thought we were going to disagree on. I thought I was going to say Drake, and you guys are going to be like, you're crazy. No, not yet. Iowa State, South Dakota State.
Iowa State.
See, I think the 15 can beat it too. I don't think it's this two. Iowa State's really good. Man, they put it on Houston the other night. North Carolina against the Field. We're not calling anything crazy here for North Carolina, are we?
UNC.
UNC over Howard or Wagner. Mississippi State, Michigan State. Izzo. I'm gonna write Izzo on the bracket. I'm not even writing Michigan State. Tom Izzo. St. Mary's and Grand Canyon.
SMU.
St. Mary.
Yeah. Again, another one of those teams that I feel like gets overhyped because they're in the conference with Gonzaga.
Yeah.
They compete with Gonzaga. We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
That's gonna be a close.
I feel like they get through the first round. Alabama, Charleston.
Alabama.
They fly, man. They're a good basketball team. Clemson and New Mexico.
I picked New Mexico.
New Mexico. I picked UNM. Yeah.
There was a disagreement.
Oh, you say Clemson.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Why?
Just simple fact. always in a damn tournament, experienced tournament team.
Both are even against top 25. Clemson 2-2, New Mexico 3-3.
Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
See?
BPI
Shit.
rank, Clemson is 28, but New Mexico 43. But I just think the matchup is there.
Clemson and
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Well, speed round 4.
Two beats one. That's why we got an uneven number. All right, Baylor and Colgate. Baylor's so
Baylor.
big. Baylor's so big. That's the problem too. You get teams that are big like that against a lot of the smaller schools that don't have the opportunity to get guys that are just that size, that big. Dayton and Nevada. Are the Flyers re-upping on this tournament glory they've had in the past?
Wow. Stomp.
What was this? Oh, I had Dayton there. Sorry.
Yeah,
I got
Dayton.
lost.
I gotta go Dayton. Gotta go Dayton.
Yeah.
And Arizona, Long Beach. I'm going Zona.
Yep.
I don't
Arizona.
think that's yeah. All right. Other side, first round, Houston, Longwood.
Yeah.
Could be that first round exit this year. Thank you, Kyle. Alfred. New Mexico. Nevada. Why do I get these two fucking mixed up every time? I do this every time. I do this every time. No, not that. What am I doing? Because I'm seeing something. Yeah. I don't know why I second guess myself. Doesn't matter. All right. Nebraska and A&M. Sorry.
A&M.
Didn't mean to be dramatic there. You got A&M?
Yeah.
I put Nebraska.
Ooh.
Think just
Woo!
when it came schedule, like strength of schedule,
Big 12.
A&M had a stronger schedule.
Big 12. I don't know
I
why I
mean,
did that.
like,
Kyle.
okay, if you
This
want to go,
one, I'd
okay,
say, again,
against
this
top-
9-8, I feel like all the
Yeah.
9-8s are damn near actual toss-ups.
because I mean,
Like,
against
you could-
top 25, you got Nebraska 2-4, A&M 3-6.
I feel
Just
like Dustin's hardline Nebraska, Reggie's hardline A&M, and I'm in the middle. So let's do it. Reggie versus Dustin. Convince me which way I should vote. Reggie, go first.
All right. Nebraska, they score more points, 77.
Okay.
A&M, I mean, they're behind with 47.5. But opponents' points,
You meant
they're right
74.
there. Opponent points are right there.
Right.
70.1, 70.8.
Okay.
It's just I guess what I really want to go with, I think A&M will be a better free throw shooting team when it comes to it. I mean, literally, ain't that what every game comes down to almost in the NCAA tournament?
Especially those 9-8s.
If
that are
it is-
gonna be
yeah,
close.
like free throws.
All right, Dustin, you're up.
I mean, he just
Is
said
it because we just
basically what I
watched
was-
Nebraska dominate Indiana by 30?
I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like it's a late season push. You know what I mean? Like some of these games and even seedings, like that's where some of these upsets are going to come from this year. Is that teams that have just gotten in are just hot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they dismantled IU, as we know.
They
You know,
did.
IU
Ugh.
sucks anyway. But yeah, to beat us by 30 points, and I'm pretty sure they won their next game fairly handily as well. I can't remember who it was, but just to get on, you know, a streak there late in the season, I think coming into tournament.
They did
play
not
as
win
well.
their next game.
They did not. Damn.
No.
I do. I mean,
How
like
bad did
I always
they
said,
lose
I
it?
hate the 8-9s.
Yeah.
I hate the 8-9 games. It's like shit.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are the
they're
ones,
hard,
those are the
man.
ones you got to really go in more depth than anything.
My heart says go with the Big Ten.
I understand.
Is
that.
what my heart says. But I'm going A&M. That gets me in trouble. So A&M. Mostly because we got to let Reggie win one too. Can we?
Do I need to go put that shirt on?
Can we accurately and all three of us agree on JMU over Wisconsin? Did you pick that, Dustin? Did you pick that?
I think, was that the 512 or was it the?
Yeah, it's 512.
Yeah. James, man, yeah.
Did you pick that?
That's still hard, too.
That's so tough.
That is hard.
That's tough.
It is a tough one, but I think their 3-point shooting is going to lift them.
Really? Old Dukes. We doing it?
I mean, James outscores Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They outscore.
Yeah, they're better offensively.
Oh, yeah.
Again, we've talked about apples and oranges between, who you play, who you don't.
I'll take James. Yeah.
Big Ten sucks. James Madison.
Yeah.
The JMU Dukes. They had a big year in football, too.
It did.
Yeah. Duke and Vermont, the Catamounts, a team we only hear about because our local boy was going to play there and the NCAA tournament.
I ain't betting against
I
Duke
ain't
in the
betting
first
against
round.
Duke either.
I ain't betting against them in the first round.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's Duke for sure.
Tech and NC State, Texas Tech, North Carolina State, Texas Tech.
Tech.
Yeah. All right. A lot of Texas here. Kentucky and Oakland.
God, you know how people hate the Patriots. There's a team that I can't fucking stand. It's fucking Kentucky. Still not betting against them in the first round.
No.
Yeah, it's Kentucky.
No, UK. We got at least one more game of hearing everybody in this area. Go Cats! Go Cats! They're going to do Final Four. All right, Florida, and as Dustin calls it,
I'm like, yeah.
Colorado.
Colorado.
You're saying Colorado. The Buffaloes.
If you had to make me pick,
Which is
out of my
exactly what I'm
first four
doing.
who makes a run, and I think they're the most likely to beat who they match up against once they make it. So,
You know what? I'm going to go with you, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go with
Buffaloes.
you. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go
we'll
with
go
you.
Colorado.
No
Marquette, injury riddled Marquette. Probably the most likely of the two seeds to go down, but I don't think it'll happen.
Not first
Right.
round.
Nah, I can't. I mean, like I said,
Marquette.
they've got some injury problems, but I'm not going that crazy. If a 15 beats a 2, you'd be really hard pressed to pick that. The people that pick that, I feel like, get lucky.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
But have me on record saying that if a 15 does beat a 2 this year, it will be
It's that one. Yeah.
it will be this game. Marquette, Western Kentucky over Marquette.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be the one it is. All right, one more first round bracket to go. Corey Laundere, what's up, dude? I can't wait.
What up, Lonnie?
We got to get Londy on here. That's the thing. It's a collective. Are we picking Purdue to lose first round? I'm wondering when we're going to pick him to go down. We've talked about it. Are we just absolutely dismantling Matt Painter's legacy right now?
No.
No, we're not? Okay.
No.
All right. Fine. PU. Another 8-9, Utah State, TCU. This is probably the 1-8-9 that I had the easiest time with. Utah State's really good. I think they're probably.
I have TCU.
You have TCU? Damn it, Dustin.
I do.
Making this difficult.
Yeah, I will say that Utah State is a very strong team.
Yeah. Again,
God, they're
TCU's a Big 12 team. Okay. Like, fine. But
I'm going U State.
me too. Sorry, Dustin, you lose. That's another one that you lost.
I prefaced earlier that this has more upsets in the first bracket than I think I have had in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is McNeese
Even
getting
if
past
they're
Gonzaga?
8-9s, like I have more 5-12s or 12 over
Kyle
5s.
Wampler's McNeese State, are they getting past Gonzaga? I'm going to turn to coaching here again, just like I do with Izzo.
Can't.
Zags.
I got so much
can't.
respect for Mark Few and what he's done out there with that program at Gonzaga.
I can't do
This
it.
is his time. 25 straight NCAA tournament appearances.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, considering Indiana's missed 6 in the last 8. kind of bullshit. Got to go Zags here. Kansas and Samford, man. And this one's where the injuries, where we talk about Dickinson and McCullough. McCullough. Like if those two don't play, this is a Samford team that can score a whole lot of points.
They do. They average 86 a game.
Yeah, they score a whole lot of points. I missed a 10-leg parlay on Samford because I had them under 181 points for the game.
Jeez.
In this particular game, this is why I feel like gambling is like the gambling gods come right at me. I don't feel like anybody else
looking now right at you.
I don't feel like anybody else experiences what I experienced.
Oh, I had my run
in
when
which
I showed you all
Samford
them
scored
fucking one-leg bullshit.
Samford scored 125 points by themselves.
That's fucking crazy.
$125 in a college basketball game. In a college basketball game. And like I said, this game is so much dependent on McCullough and Dickinson.
It is.
I agree.
If those two guys come in and play well, if those two don't play, Samford for sure.
Yep.
But like I said, the last that I saw was that they were both probable. That's the last update that I have. Are we picking the upset?
I'm picking the upset. I am. I wrote it down. I already got it written down.
Go. Let's go. There we are.
So say they play. When I know we're not quite there yet, what do you think about round 2?
Samford and Gonzaga?
Well, Kansas and Gonzaga, if those guys play.
I'm still taking Zag.
I'm
taking Zag.
Man.
I know we're jumping ahead to the second round, but
this is a
goes
fear.
through, then what?
and like I said, I feel like Gonzaga's extended the life of their hype. I feel like this is the last year where people are going to be like, okay, we don't have to put them in the top 5 automatically. Like they're not as good as they've been in the past. Did they have anybody coming? I don't follow Gonzaga recruiting closely. But I feel like for so long they were Gonzaga.
Yeah.
They got to be in the top 5. They got to be the number 1 team.
That's how they were.
Yeah, that's just. So I feel like they may be at the end of that rope, but still a good basketball team. Still a very well coached basketball team. South Carolina, Oregon.
Gamecocks.
I'm writing Cox.
Do it.
What do you think, Reg?
I agree.
You just agreed. Okay.
Yep, I agree.
All right. Creighton and Akron. You like the Jays?
Creighton.
I like the Jays. Texas and, as Dutt says, Colorado State University. Texas. And then finally, the Tennessee Volunteers and the St. Peter's Peacocks. Tennessee.
Longhorns.
Volunteers.
What the hell am I thinking about? Oh my God, Lord have mercy.
You won the last game.
I'm Texas. I'm thinking about Texas.
I have to go back later.
I'm going back to Texas. What the hell am I talking about?
I have to go back later and edit the part where I forgot which fucking school Steve Alford coached. And to be fair, in my defense, Kyle, he did coach at New Mexico. He did.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, hey, look, we just did half the work. We're helping these guys pick brackets.
So what? We going back up to the east?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
UConn's moving on, right?
Yep.
We got UConn over Northwestern.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
San Diego State and Auburn.
Auburn.
I like Auburn, too. I like Auburn to give UConn a game.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois and the Mormons.
Illinois.
Agree.
See, I want to say Illinois. I really do. But like it's the Big Ten will disappoint in this tournament. The Big Ten will disappoint in this tournament. Your bracket was already busted, Daniel. All 6 times. Oh, so you just submitted and said screw it. All right, cool. Drake and Iowa State. We like the Cyclones?
Yeah.
Do we like the Cyclones?
Yeah.
I do too. UNC and Izzo. What a marquee second round matchup. Let's just say that. UNC, Michigan State, if that happens in the second round, first of all, really strange for that matchup to happen in the second round.
True.
Second of all, really strange for Michigan State to be in the fucking tournament. But I'm not bitter.
No.
I'm not bitter because Indiana didn't beat anybody. So I can't even be that mad. But I can't take Michigan State over UNC. I think they're going to get dominated. If this game happens, they're absolutely going to get dominated. Anybody else?
I would love it, but no UNC.
Yep. St. Mary's in Alabama.
St. Mary.
It's a weird, really?
Same. SMU.
SMU.
Yeah.
Oh.
Defense, baby. And
Although I disagree, it's a panel discussion. All right.
I think it comes down to defense and those free throws.
You're telling me there's a team
earlier.
in the Sweet 16 going to be called the Gales. All right. You both
They
team
made
move
it
forward. New Mexico, where Steve Alford does not coach. And Baylor. I like the Bears here.
Bay.
I like the Bears here.
That was the one where I took Clemson, but
Yeah.
I got Baylor beaten.
If Clemson, yeah. Oh, you got Baylor beating them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Dayton and Arizona. Arizona. Yeah. They're going to be scary in this tournament out there in Salt Lake City. Houston and Texas A&M. Is this where it happens? This is where it happens. They're not even going to the Sweet 16. Kelvin Sampson not even going to the Sweet 16. What do you think, Dust?
Nebraska's going to beat Houston. That's what I think.
Well,
but if it's Texas Tech, if it's Texas Tech, I think that's where Houston loses.
Yeah.
A&M, you mean? It's a collective bracket. So he says Houston's down no matter what. So we have just collectively, and this may be stupid, put Texas A&M in the Sweet 16. Even though Dustin, when this doesn't happen and it's Nebraska, Dustin's gonna be like, "I fucking told you." I fucking told you. All right, James Madison and Duke.
Devils.
The Dukes against Duke. Yeah, Duke. Texas Tech and Kentucky. What? You're going to say Kentucky again? Even though you hate them. Sweet 16.
Yep.
Overhyped 2 seed. I would have picked Texas Tech, but we'll go collective. We'll go Kentucky. 3 seed, I mean. Colorado and Marquette. So, with the injuries to Marquette, does Colorado make a run to the Sweet 16, Dustin?
If the injuries are still present.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they will be.
I mean, so
whether they're full? I mean, these guys, if they play, aren't going to be 100.
Right.
Are you saying
it's entirely
Buffalo's?
Possible.
Is this where? It's one of those things too. If we're right,
Fucking playing team going on. Dude,
if we're right,
bracket looks good as shit.
in Dustin, I trust.
All right. Gotcha.
Colorado. If we're right, and the Colorado Buffaloes are in the Sweet 16, it's the Cochlear kid from Marquette playing. Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek is questionable. Sean Jones is out, and then Iguodaro is probable at this point, based on what's in front of me on the screen, on the computer. Utah State and the Boilers. See, here's the thing. I think the Boilers have that path to the Sweet 16. I think
They
they're
do.
there.
They
yeah.
do.
I don't think there's a matchup there that could knock them down.
I'm just going to put out one of my brackets are going to be losing. I'm just saying. I mean, it's just realistic. I'm like, no, they should make it. to the Sweet 16.
They should. They
with
should.
no
The path
que-
is
with
there.
no fucking
But
question.
you wait until that line drops. You wait until that
I know,
line drops. I
right?
can't wait.
Oh my god.
Because I'm putting I may put a quarter on it. I may put I won't put $100 on it. It'd be a good fucking day if I
Because
did.
I was talking to Nate. Nate bid. I'm like, hey, y'all want to go in together and just put some fucking money on them fucking losers?
Against Purdue?
You know they always will.
Yeah.
First
Absolutely.
round, why the fuck not?
Absolutely. And here's the thing. Like, I don't think Purdue's gonna compete for a national title this year. I really don't. And part of me hates to say that because part of me thinks that despite him being the coach for the worst basketball program in the country, Matt Painter should be able to leave with a good legacy, as should
Facts.
Gene Katie.
Yeah.
As did Gene Katie. But yeah, I don't know. We're not doing shit. Gonzaga and Samford. The
That's-
Samford Bulldogs.
Yeah, how you're talking about? You just feel that Zag is pretty much past.
You're going to go
Prime?
Samford to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Reggie, goddamn it. If we are right, we have now put a 13 seed and a play-in team in the Sweet 16.
Have we seen anything?
Dustin,
different
what do you
from
think?
yours?
I'm going Zags, but man, Stanford, I think, is taking down Kansas. in this
Samford, let's go.
I'm going
Samford it
Samford.
is. Dustin, I'll let you win one here soon. I'll let you win one here soon.
So good.
Right now, it's not happening. I got to go Samford. Look, if Colorado and Samford are both in the Sweet 16, this podcast just gained all the notoriety it needed.
Right.
Because the three of us are going to be like, I fucking
told
told
you,
you.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Goddamn it.
yeah. We told you.
Speed round or not?
You want to listen to Colin Coward in the afternoon? Fuck that. Full disclosure, all love and respect for Colin Coward. Please don't sue me. All right. Please hear this somehow, some way, but please don't sue me. South Carolina and Creighton. Is Creighton going to Sweet 16?
Great.
Great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The
great.
Jays? All right. All right, the Jays. And Texas and Tennessee in what feels like a – huh?
I say the Vols.
The Vols?
They look strong this year, man. Just all the way through.
Ever since that, who was that coach? Was his name Chris Beard? Shit. I don't even know what that was.
Oh shit.
It's my iPhone ringing. But I'm going to do that so that doesn't happen again. Ever since that, Chris Beard, I think was his name, the coach at Texas, got in trouble, domestic abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they built that nice new McCoy Center. It's a beautiful building. And then they had this whole thing going where they were projected possibly one of the better teams in the country. And then this drama happens, and then Texas hadn't been the same. I like the Vols. Tennessee. We got to see all that Tennessee orange. Guys, we're in the Sweet 16.
Here it comes again.
We've done 3/4 of the work. Now we get down to the nitty-gritty. Now we go through a whole bracket. I hope you guys are listening. I hope you guys are like, fuck, these guys, they might have
Take
figured it out.
notes.
Here we go. UConn and Auburn. Are the Huskies going on?
Yes.
UConn.
All right, I lost one. I picked Auburn.
You picked Auburn
Yeah.
to the Elite
That's
Eight.
what I said. Here we go again.
I like
There
it.
goes.
Illinois and Iowa State.
Iowa State.
I have Iowa State as well.
She moves her body like a cyclone. Iowa State. You guys didn't know I was going to sing today. I didn't tell you that. North Carolina and St. Mary's.
UNC.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Unk. That's 2 1 seeds onto the Elite Eight now. Even though Reggie had Auburn. Baylor and Arizona.
Zona.
Yep. Yep. All right. So the ones that we all three agreed on were UConn, Iowa State, and not Iowa State. Not UConn.
Not UConn.
Yeah.
Iowa State was.
Iowa State,
Unk and Zona.
Yeah. UConn we did not all three agree on. All right. Texas A&M and Duke.
Duke.
Did you have Duke here, Duddy?
I have Duke, yeah.
All right.
Even though my opponent was not the same.
Right, but the pick ultimately ended up being the same.
Yes.
Kansas and the Buffaloes from Colorado. Or not Kansas, Kentucky. Sorry,
Kentucky.
UK, not KU. Why? Why do we have to do this? Like, why?
my God,
Like,
damn
why
it.
did brackets result in this shit? I would have, had you told me before we started, you know, you got UK in the fucking Elite Eight. I'd be like, fuck no.
Yep.
And here we are. Fucking Kentucky. That's a collective agreement, though, right?
Yes.
I mean, was this? Yeah. Are the Samford Bulldogs going to be the team that takes down the Purdue Boilermakers?
No.
No. Zach Edey's too big.
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
He's too
He's
big.
Too fucking big.
He's a game record.
Shit. I'm just waiting on that moment where I can be like, fuck Purdue. Here they go. Not happened yet.
Coming up.
Creighton and Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. You got Tennessee too, Duddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. I think we agreed on all of those.
Except one.
Who?
Auburn.
No. I mean the
This
second
round.
four. Duke,
Second
UK,
Oh, yeah.
Purdue, and Tennessee.
Yep.
So who it is? The Final Four. We've only lost one seed, except for Reggie disagreed and had Auburn, but collectively, UConn, Iowa State. Did you have Auburn in the Final Four?
No.
So who'd you have in the Final Four?
Iowa State.
Yeah, Iowa State. The Cyclones. What do you think, Duddy?
I had UConn in my original bracket that I made.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to Iowa State. Though. Like that. Strong team.
I like it too. Iowa State.
I like the defensive aspects of Iowa State, but the offense of UConn is what it is.
Yeah.
Consistently putting up 70 plus, sometimes well over 80.
Yeah, but have they done it in a cyclone?
Have
Have they done it in a cyclone? You know what I'm saying?
Their
Perfect
lives
weather
deep.
conditions, maybe.
Right.
Perfect weather conditions, maybe. Okay, but there's going to be a cyclone in Boston, is what I'm saying. Iowa State, love it. Unk and Zona, a 1-2 matchup that we probably won't get. But you know what I mean? Like that's just how these things work out. We won't get a 1-2 matchup here. I don't think we will anyway. But I like Zona.
Zona. All right. Zona.
Zona 2, Duck.
Yep.
Damn. Iowa State and Arizona. I love it. All right. Other side, Duke and UK.
Duke.
Can we get rid of Kentucky now?
Duke.
Yes.
We can.
Yep.
I don't know that I. So here's the thing, like Duke to the Final Four, along with Tennessee. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Where I was.
So that's our Final Four. Iowa State, Arizona, Duke, and Tennessee. I like
You heard
it.
it here first.
I like it.
You heard
Oh,
it here
shit.
first.
I like it. I like it so much. Now you had Connecticut in your personal bracket, Dustin, correct? That was the difference.
Yep.
But other than that, it was these three teams.
The original one that I did was not quite the same.
Okay.
I had, hold on. Let me look at it again. I think I had Kentucky going over Duke. And I think initially I had Purdue, but I switched.
I don't think Kentucky's good enough. I'm shocked that I sit here and talk about them as an Elite Eight team today. I hate that.
Is Logan watching?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see if Logan's watching. I know so many Kentucky fans.
Yeah.
So, but no Big Ten teams in the Final Four. Are we gonna fucking get Purdue? Like, are they gonna be in the Final Four?
Fuck no, I picked Tennessee.
I mean, I know we picked, but like, outside of just selections, like.
It'll be
I don't think they'll
a
play
battle
consistent
there,
enough.
especially if it is Purdue, Tennessee. Like, assume it all goes the way that we pick.
Here's what
That's
I've
going to
learned
be
today.
a battle.
Here's what I've learned today. If we don't get Purdue in the Final Four, it will be because somebody that we did not expect them to lose to beat them.
Yeah.
Sanford.
The Sanford Bulldogs run Zach Eady out of
Dude, that
town.
would be fucking crazy.
Oh, I'd love it.
God,
I would
fucking love it.
That
You know
would be
why?
fucking wild.
Because it'd be the 4th consecutive year that we could sit here and shit on Purdue fans for losing to teams they have no business losing to in a tournament that they're never going to fucking win. And you know, again, the only thing I would hate about that is that Matt Painter's legacy at that point. I mean, it's just torn apart.
Yeah.
Just torn apart. Like, congratulations on all the 22 win seasons. We still didn't hang a fucking banner.
I mean, and that's the thing is Gene never did either.
No, he didn't. And like I said, at the end of the day, we remember Gene Katie as a great basketball coach and a pretty nice guy. Not a winner. You don't remember him as a winner.
Not when it counts.
When you talk about winners, you talk about, you know, Dean Smith and Mike Krzyzewski and Bob Knight. You know, you talk about, you know, your Pat Summits. You talk about all this shit, but you don't talk about Gene Katie when you talk about winners. I love it.
Oh, didn't mean to bring up old shit, but I was being, yeah.
Hey, hold on. So you got to do this. I actually need
Oh,
that.
shit.
Let me see here, real quick. Thank you for that, Randy.
I was just like, you know what? I forgot all about to do this shit.
I got it. So we're gonna give people the side by side they deserve. Let me see that, Reg. Pull that picture back up. I've got a password or what? Let's give them the side by side they deserve. All right, here we go.
God.
Here we go. I'm sorry, man. I know you can't see it right now,
Try to get a serious face.
but let me see if I can help that. I can't. But there's the side by side that everyone deserves. Reggie Brown, Jacoby Brissett. I'm telling. Are you playing quarterback for the Patriots?
No, I wish. Phone's about to go out though.
You can.
Yep.
Oh, here. I tell you, there's a distinct
I wouldn't
difference.
mind sitting on the sideline. Shit, making six figures. Are you kidding me?
There's a distinct difference in Reggie Brown and Jacoby Brissett, and you'll see that if Reggie ever takes his hat off.
Why you got to be putting me on blast like
I'm
that?
not
bro?
putting you on blast. Just don't take your hat. Maybe
I'm not.
Maybe you've got a mohawk.
No, I got the
May-
side by side.
Maybe you've got a mullet. You know what I mean? You got a hat on. Nobody can tell.
It's a generic Mr. T look, but nothing on top. Nothing there. It's just the side shit.
I pity the fool who says I look like Jacoby Brissett.
Or no, it's a George Jefferson. I'm sorry, that's the head side. I got the George G. Yeah. Moving on up.
Oh my God. Let's just say.
Oh, you found that funny, huh, babe?
Let's
I
just
see you.
say. Let's just say thank you, Brittany. Obviously, wish you well. Hope you're doing well. Let's just say that our Final Four comes to light. Our collective Final Four comes to light. We got Iowa State against Arizona. In Phoenix. Essentially home court advantage for the Wildcats. Are they going to the national championship game?
I think that plays a big part.
I mean, I think it's massive.
Yeah, plays a huge.
You know,
huge part.
you got your fans don't. Iowa State fans have to travel.
Yeah,
Arizona fans a little bit of traveling. I mean, it's a big fucking state.
yeah, but you're still in state. You're not really going anywhere.
Yeah.
Just
then-
from your point on.
Are we looking at Zona versus Duke
God, wouldn't that be like the old days shit?
from this bracket that we've put together? Well, that's the thing though. A lot of times in the NCAA tournament, you know, you see all these new teams that are coming up and this and that, and they get absolutely stomped by like Tom Izzo.
Yeah.
Or by teams that are just historically there at the end. Arizona Duke.
Hell of a fucking rivalry back in
Yeah.
the day. Ugh.
I got to pick Zona to go all the way. Arizona Duke with a Zona national champion. Can we agree on that? Do we have any arguments against that for this collective bracket?
Duke over Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Zona and Duke.
I mean, I'm not opposed. Like, we're getting down to nitty gritty, right?
Right.
Obviously,
Oh, yeah.
this is
Well, this is
all
just this is a
contingent on
collective
everything else.
bracket.
But I think Tennessee could take Duke. But I also agree with you the way that we've built this one, that Zona is probably at this point taking it.
Yeah.
Agree.
What are you saying, Tennessee or Duke?
Duke.
Okay. So Zona Duke.
But
And
no,
here's-
I can see it. I mean, like you said, I can see Tennessee also. Yeah. But literally, the way you said
Whatever the matchup is for
Yeah.
Natty, then it becomes Zona. Yeah.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure.
Arizona, a national champion, right there in state.
I'm gonna be honest. Actually, before I'm looking at this, I don't think my personal bracket would have been this. But,
No,
you know,
no,
this is-
our personal brackets won't be there.
yeah,
That's the thing.
yeah.
So this is actually going to get this thing that we just built, kind of collectively, is going to go in as a separate entry
Oh yeah.
on the challenge, and we're going to see how we do compared to
Your
a
own yeah.
conversation piece, much less our own personal bracket. But the fact that this bracket has where we're at, Colorado in the Sweet 16 means that I have to get it in before they get their asses kicked on Wednesday. By Boise, which is a game that probably should have included the Indiana State Sycamore.
Oh, absolutely. Man.
Yeah, you want to talk about snub? Number 19 or 29 overall in that, and the Sycamores got the snub. They were a higher net team than 3 of the last 4 in. It's just it's disgusting.
Absolutely.
And a higher net team than the other 3 of the last 4 out. Why no Sycamores? Why no Larry Bird?
Sucks.
Dude, I don't know when we're going to be back. It's
You know what? I'm kind of pissed that now I have fucking Drake beating Washington State.
We,
I had that one in every
we
bracket.
fucked Reggie's whole world up today. I don't know when we're going to be back. Thursday's not going to be. Thursday would normally be the culprit, but it's not going to be a good day because Reggie's working, and I'm going to be drinking beer somewhere watching basketball.
I'll probably be driving.
Dustin, you coming home?
Yeah, I think so.
You be home on Sunday?
Sunday might be travel day again, but we'll see. I'll definitely keep you posted.
Well, I mean, if it's not Sunday, it could be Saturday. We'll figure something out. This podcast is coming back real soon. Hey, for the moment, follow us on YouTube at Second String Media. Follow us on the Instagram, Armchair Waterboys. Like all the Facebook pages. Look, get us in there, okay? This is what we're going to do moving forward. We'll get those brackets entered. We'll get social media moving. We will be back at some point this weekend. Not sure when, but at some point this weekend, we'll be back. And then, of course, moving forward, the schedule will become more consistent.
You know one thing.
Or maybe it won't.
One thing we didn't talk about though.
What's that?
Future Indiana Fever.
Oh yeah, we gotta close the show with that one. We gotta close the show with the superstar coming to Indy.
Shit.
I'm so excited.
Oh man, you have no idea.
Reg, you and I have talked about this a couple times.
Yeah.
Tamika Catchings is
She
gonna
can't
botch
screw
this,
this up.
is she?
There's no way.
She's not gonna botch this, is she?
Oh, dude, I think she'd be hated by all fucking
Dude.
She'd be hated
I mean,
by
you've already
everybody.
got Grace Berger
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
on this team. Kelsey Mitchell's badass. And then now you add Caitlin to the mix.
God,
Yeah.
dude,
Come
that's
on.
just sick, man.
What Aaliyah Boston?
Yeah.
Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this team's on its way. And look,
Another dynasty.
the reality is like Gamebridge has already signed her to a deal. Like she's coming to Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we'll watch on draft night as it actually happens. But she's coming to Indiana.
Oh yeah.
And-
I think it would be the worst botch in fucking
Oh god.
Oh,
of
God.
Oh,
NBA
my
history.
God.
If she didn't take
See,
it, but I think
it-
she's
it'd
coming
be-
in.
It might be a bigger botch than Portland not taking
Michael Jordan. Yep. You beat me to it. That's what I was gonna say.
It
I'm
would be
like, yeah,
equivalent
it
to
had
Portland
be,
not
yes.
taking Michael Jordan.
Absolutely.
You know, it's funny when
Oops.
you talk about that. They took Sam Bowie because they needed a center. They asked
Not
Bob
to
Knight.
take away from Caitlin, but I did see the announcement from a Chicago great. What's his face? Why can't I think of his name? Derrick Rose retiring.
Derrick Rose is retiring?
I
Finally?
saw that yesterday.
Finally? Huh?
Can't keep his knees together.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. If that
Dude stayed
Derrick
healthy.
Rose healthy, oh my God.
Stayed healthy, easy Hall of Fame.
Monster.
Easy Hall of Fame. But like you botched this Caitlin Clark thing, and it's like when the Blazers asked Bob Knight, well, we need a center.
Apparently that was fake. My bad. Shit.
Oh.
I just looked at it again. I was like, fuck.
Damn.
Fake news. Fake news.
Fucking,
Reggie and
fucking
I thought
AI.
when you texted us the other night and broke the news to us about Fields to the Steelers, Reggie and I thought it was fake news.
I was like, no fucking
Like,
way.
this is
I'm
fake
like,
news.
bullshit. No way.
No way.
I saw Shefty's tweet. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
It's for real.
I mean, the only reason I didn't believe is just because they already got Russ. I'm like, what? Why?
Right.
Why?
Well, and
Why?
they threw a bunch at Russ too.
Well, not really though. Like the Steelers are only paying him $1 million. This
I mean,
coming
they
season.
yeah, I guess
The Broncos are paying the other 37.
most of
Yeah.
it, right, to get rid of him.
Right. The Broncos are like, fuck, take it, please. Take it.
Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's no way.
Like I said, when
No way.
they talked to Bob Knight about the Blazers botching that pick with Jordan, the Blazers were like, we need a center. And Bob Knight's like, then start Jordan at center.
Yeah.
Like, and it's the same thing here. Like, I don't give a shit what position you need. Just put Caitlin Clark there. Because the reality is, fever tickets double the price.
Overnight.
We're gonna have WNBA games sold out.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they
Fuck yeah.
what the minute she declared to the draft,
Yeah.
tickets doubled.
Yeah. And the Indiana Fever suddenly started tweeting about Caitlin Clark an awful lot. She's coming. I'm buying the jersey. I can't
Did you
wait to
see
go
that
to a game.
mural?
Do I now?
Did you see that mural of her and Tyrese
No.
that was done on the west side? I actually shared something earlier. I'll send it to you so you can post it if you wanted. But there's a Indiana native artist did the mural on the west side. Getting a lot
Oh
of
no,
hype
I
for
did
it.
see that. No, okay,
Caitlin and Tyrese.
yes, I did see that. I
I
was
have
like,
not
well,
seen
like,
that.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's sick. It's real nice.
That popped me that. We'll put that on the gram.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's I shared it on Facebook. I think it was either earlier today or yesterday.
Hell yeah.
But I was reading an article about the guy who did it. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to take Brittany to go see that.
Right on, man.
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
It's been fun. I
It's
look
been
forward
fun. Wait
to
doing it again.
Oh yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. Looking at, like I said, looking at live for live purposes. Looking at hopefully sometime this weekend, Saturday, get some first round down, and then kind of see how we compare. To,
Okay, with Saturday,
Yeah.
I work, but I don't go until 6.
Yeah. So we think about.
get something done.
We might if we do Saturday. We might have a old South Carolina kid here live in the studio. Did somebody just spot you? I looked up and I saw you looking out the window, like somebody spot you.
I saw him go by.
They're like, is
I
this
checked
motherfucker,
something
that
out.
motherfucker in there podcasting? We got work to do. We got TPS reports to do, Dustin. All right. Hey, you guys have a good
Nice.
rest of your day. We'll see you soon.
See you, buddy.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right, D.
Nice. Oh, hold up. Damn it. I never do this right.
That was pretty good, though.